While unions are often thought to be liberal institutions, the reality is that the members they serve are incredibly diverse. The Service Employees International Union represents almost 2 million members across the United States, and nearly 600,000 of those members identify as politically conservative.
I am a conservative and I am a Republican.
Being a conservative, for me, it's about having a set of core values and moral values that I won't compromise. I'm a conservative first.
Being conservative, you're able to listen to all the candidates, Republican or Democrat, Independent, and get your own conclusions.
A lot of the Christian values, they're kind of controversial when it comes to liberal values. They don't agree.
To be conservative is not to be afraid to say you believe in God, to believe you should work for what you get, honor your country, your community, your family.
I have 4 children and a wife, and that's who I do everything for.
I guess being a conservative and being in the union is the right way, I think, for me.
It's been so wonderful to have the union because now you're meeting other workers that go through your struggles, and so you have this family now.
The way the union is not only about the money, it's not only about the benefits, it's also about doing right things to make the work environment better.
It's what has maintained our standard of living. It's what's maintained our health care, our retirement. It's what gives us a voice in the workplace. It's what gives us protection.
The way I see the union is like a defendant in a court of law, having their lawyers standing there by them.
Unionism and conservative values often line up, with conservative members sharing the same perspective on political issues as the union, for instance, healthcare and right to work.
Medicaid and the ACA are super important to me.
In my profession, there are so many clients that we serve that rely on healthcare to be able to sustain their lives.
Right to work is a dangerous thing.
It's a slippery slope that if it's not brought into check will allow many powers that be to remove a lot of the rights of working people.
Politics tend to drive people apart, but unions connect people across those political boundaries.
My father, he asked me, I know you're a union member, I don't understand how you could do that and be conservative. So I explained to my father, you told me that if I see somebody weaker, that it was my responsibility to stand up and advocate for them. Well, that's what I do as a union member.
I've never met a more family-oriented, patriotic group of people who truly care about their community and their working conditions than the folks that I've met in the union. And it doesn't matter whether they're a D or an R.
The values that unionism was built on has to do with family, has to do with respect, has to do with honor and dignity. And so for me, it's an easy way to reconcile the two. I believe that's what union is about, and that's what I stand for.
To learn more, contact your local union today.